风沙月瘦，为我心间抬头，一盏烛火灭愁，清香满面收。小小雨中流水柔，无觅之色淡风沙月瘦，江边冷舟无人躲，识得人莫管焦灼。重伤不是你的强项，黑夜看不见你的坚强，流放变成我的苍凉，鼓声牵引着谁的心脏，山高只愿任水流长，湖面担心自己的内伤，戏院屠宰场的冷炕，微笑不露声色的张扬。重伤不是你的强项，黑夜看不见你的坚强，流放变成我的苍凉，鼓声牵引着谁的心脏，山高只愿任水流长，湖面担心自己的内伤，戏院屠宰场的冷汤，微笑不露声色的张扬。远方山峰点火，雨夜静清秋，树满枯竭凋落，微风洒悲奏。 风沙月瘦，为我心间抬头，一盏烛火灭愁，清香满面手。小小雨中流水柔，无米之火淡去流，江边冷舟无人躲，识得人莫管焦灼。重伤不是你的强项，黑夜看不见你的坚强，流放变成我的苍凉，鼓声牵引着谁的心脏，山高只愿任水流长，湖面担心自己的内伤，戏院屠宰场的冷炕，微笑不露声色的张扬。看不见你的坚强，流放变成我的苍凉，鼓声牵引着谁的心脏，山高只愿任水流长，湖面担心自己的内伤，戏院屠宰场的冷汤，微笑不露声色的张扬。远方煽风点火，雨夜静
Hello, test.
树满枯竭掉落，微风洒悲奏。 风沙。
Hello. Okay, hi, dear investors and Homely members. Okay, very nice to see you on this Wednesday. Today is July 22nd. It's Tuesday. And this is MG from Homely Chat. Nice to see you. Welcome to my live. So this is a live stock diagnosis. And we'll have this program every day, 1 p.m., every trading day, 1 p.m. to diagnosis your share. If you want your shares to be diagnosed in this video, you can send your share code number to an entry price to 011-1652-7962. Can send your share code number and the entry price to 011-1652-7962. And I will check in my WhatsApp and the diagnosis in this live. And yeah, you can also share this video to your friends and so that they can also learn something from this video. Yes. Yeah, good afternoon, Miss Choi, Darren, and Holland, Ken Theo, okay, Fu, Palm, and Charlie. So nice to see you here. Today, my topic is about how to find the key point of the good entry point. Actually, I also mentioned before, actually, the more important thing for the good entry point is kind of filtering, right? The filtering. So I will combine the filtering and share you the key point of the entry point today. But of course, we also share about the exit point because sometimes exit point is more important than the entry point. Before we start our live, we can take a look about today's this is the disclaimer. So this video is purely for study and discussion. Any direct or indirect loss or suffered by any person as a result of reliance on this video shall not be responsible. Okay. And do you remember what we shared yesterday? It's about a pattern, very strong pattern. We call it dragon returns. So before I share today's new things, I will share you the portfolio from our members who sent me yesterday and today. So this is a one member sent me today. Yeah, he sent me today. But this one is for okay, no, not this one. This one, okay, less than 2 days, he got 24%, 24% profit. He used this dragon returns. I can show you this one now. Oh, work. And then actually, yesterday we also shared this case, right? So for example, this one. Okay, so you can see actually the pattern happened here. Okay, but if you're the first time new friends who attend my live, you can go to yesterday's live to review this method. It's quite good one. Okay, so actually 2 days ago already appeared this dragon returns pattern. So you can see the banker tips bar across, okay, upward penetration the line, okay. Of course, if you're first time friends watch my video, I will show you a brief introduction about this indicator. We call the multicolor dragon. It shows the capital movement of the capital with institutional funds or the bankers. So generally, if the red tips, the bankers more than 50%, it means that this share already controlled by the bankers. Of course, we know that there are a lot of elements which will influence this share, but actually the capital is the most important thing because it's the root causes which can push up the price. So better always use this capital, use this indicator to double confirm all the uh, elements or all the elements, including the news and including the policies, including all the things. So to make sure you always be objective in this market because still got a lot of news is released by their bankers, by the big players, right? So if you're first time to listen my live, so this is the one. And yesterday we shared this one, oh, Dragon Returns. And you can see if you also enter this day, you can just 3 days, we can do a simple calculation. So 3 days already have 58%, 58%. And it's not bad in short term or medium long term, right? So for example, if you're short term today, you still got 13%, 13%. So if you don't know this pattern, actually maybe you will also catch this one. But if you know this pattern, you can filter this pattern, this share in advance, and do a good preparation before you can, before the market fly, right? So actually yesterday I forgot to share you the method of filtering. Actually, Homely software have a very powerful filtering system. Okay, filtering system, you can just go to the software, Homely software, because Homely software have for end of day version and the real-time version. End of day version more focus on the filtering and analyze. So generally, we also recommend our members to do the filtering after the market close. You are more comfortable, more calm. We're not influenced by the temptation of the daily chart, of the live chart, right? So you'll be more come down to filtering. So here is the filtering platform. You just go to the filtering platform and then, okay, filtering platform, and you can just set your conditions, right? For example, you just set the dragon returns, and then of course you need to choose Bursa Malaysia, because my software have a few markets, also have a Hong Kong, US, and the Singapore market. So I make sure my market is Bursa Malaysia market, and then you choose the dragon returns pattern. So actually you can just filter. So default date is yesterday, so you can just filter. So many shares will come up. Of course, not everyone you can buy, right? Not everyone you can buy. You need to analyze with your trading experience. If you analyze it well, of course, the highly possible shares, good shares, you can filter. Okay, so this is a filter you can do, and later we will also share. So this is for short term, and for medium long term, this is 2 days. 2 days, 24%, not bad, right? Even today, I just said if you do intraday, if yesterday you watched my live and you also follow this share, no problem. So today still got a chance. So we can see we go to the tick chart for intraday player. We go to the tick chart. Okay, I also got members share with me that okay, I want to wait for the buy point and the sell point in the tick chart, but once the market open, the market fly, then it seems that hard for me to find the entry point. Actually, you can always find the entry point in intraday. So I will show you in this tick chart. Tick chart is actually 1 minute chart. We also can call out the multicolor Dragon X. Okay, it will tell you which hour of the bankers push their price. So very accurate, right? So as long as you can see red tips here, there are capitals here, there are bankers here, actually is your chance is higher. Your chance is higher means that your capital gain is bigger compared to those shares without these bankers, okay? And then we can go to, we can also, yesterday before I also shared, as long as this white line, the white line is 1 minute price chart. 1 minute price chart. So if it can stand above the yellow line, actually it's quite safe. So you can just hold it, right? You can just hold it. And if you still cannot get the entry point, because you can see later, for example, after here, this time is 9:30, right? 9:39. Later, it always stand above. Then how I entry? Okay, you call out the trend ladder. So if you have the software, you are member, you can always call out in this PC kit, PC real time. So you can see this bar, okay, this bar actually, when the red bar turns to green bar is the sell point. Okay, you find the green bar turns to red bar, you can entry. Okay, always can entry. If you missed here, I know some of the investors, they only check the chart after 10:30. Okay, if things like that, okay, this is 10:30. Later on, here is your another entry point, or here another entry point. When the green bar turns to red bar, and the time is 12 o'clock. Can you see in the bottom? right? This is the time. So now this the time is 11:44. Yeah, 11:44. Another entry point is here is 12:11. 12:11, less than half year. Sorry, less than half an hour. So you can see the price here actually is around 66. Okay, 66. Then now is 68. Okay, less than less than half an hour, 2 cents. 2 cents. And the same time, still got bankers in your tick chart around. You can see this value, value of the bankers. Currently, the bankers is around 38%. Not bad, right? 38% in the daily chart. This banker chips in the tick chart actually is different from the daily chart. This one only tell you the intraday is big gain or not influence the whole chart of their share, because if you want to, you need to analyze the bank tips in the daily chart. Now daily chart, the bank tips is okay, we check here, is about 98%. This is a strong wholly controlled by the bankers. So this is for the one. Another one is for media short term. For media long term, you have this one, fund pack 5277. He also have 78%. This is for media long term, right? For media long term, also very good. We can take a look about the pattern here. So pattern here, and we can see this is a share actually before quite strong, right? Quite strong. And you can find a lot of method here if you always attend my live, okay? Attend my live, and you can see the last dragon returns happened here. Okay, happened here, right? This last time dragon returns, you can check here, right? Because the bar above penetrate the lines again. So if you buy here and until now, we can see, sorry, from here, okay? From this day till today, so you have a 50% already, right? This is a medium short term. You can trade like this one. So even you have 2 days late, you can always find your entry point in the 6-minute or 30-minute chart. Okay, so this today's chart slightly, right? Slightly, but if you do medium short term, it's okay, right? It's a normal correction with the bankers control 97% is quite safe, still quite safe. But like I said, if you do you want to chase, you need to go to the 60-minute or 30-minute. How we go like that? I call out first. So this is a 60-minute chart. Okay, this is 60-minute chart. You'll find the first red bar, as we said before. The first red bar means from the green buttons to a red bar is your entry point. So you see the date is July 21st, 10 o'clock in the bottom. Now you can see the bottom. This is the time, the blue timer. So here is the last entry point. So you can also find it, right? Okay, so this is a brief sharing from our members' feedback. Okay, also if you become member, also look forward to receive your portfolio, good portfolio every day. Okay, now we turn back to our today's live. Okay, today's topic. So we can take a look about the sectors today. Okay, about the index today. So first we take a look about the Dow Jones. Dow Jones. Dow Jones is still okay, sideways here. Okay, yesterday have a little bit drop. Okay, and before the market close, so finally close as a doji. But we know that the US market is kind of risky, right? And we know that last night the Europe, okay, the Europe released a very big economy stimulation policy, stimulation plan. So which wants to recover the whole economy. So many investors also have more confidence in Europe compared to the US, because US is kind of two big divergence between the financial report, between the true value, the value, and the chart, right? The chart always fly high, but actually the financial report is not so good. So many investors transfer to Europe, and they also trust the Europe policy is more workable, okay, in Europe and compared to the US. So even US have a few times to recovery economy stimulation plans, but only have a short-term influence for the share market. But now the Europe have almost the first big time, biggest forever, right? Ever during this pandemic. So it's kind of a good one. It's kind of a positive for the investors. So some of the investors transfers to the Europe market. So this is the one news. You can also read the news from the news website. And we can also see the Nasdaq, and the Nasdaq, and we know that technology share is a little bit sideways, but still strong. And you can see today the Hong Kong technology quite strong. Also break out the previous high. If you trade Hong Kong shares, actually also can take a look, and it just driven by the Tencent, right? By the Tencent Li, so it's quite strong. So also this is good influence for the Malaysian market. But although today the Malaysian market technology is not so strong today, so we can see this is the chart of KLCI. KLCI today, the chart, daily chart of KLCI today is just sideways, right? A little bit sideways here. So no big chance, and still cannot stand above 16,000. 1600, sorry. So it's 1595. Okay, this is KLCI today's chart slightly, and we can take a look about the sectors here. Okay, this is sectors. Sectors today is quite interesting, and you can see still got around only 500, almost less than 500 shares increase, and have 400 shares decrease, right? And the 400 shares make even, and there is a sector, healthcare sector have very obvious, extraordinary performance today with 8% increase. And we also know, and that is very obvious things, is not driven by the glove sector, right? Glove shares, but by other shares. Later we will take a look. And then technology, okay, slightly up with 0.9%, and industrial also not bad. Okay, and then the property still very weak here, property. Okay, so now we take a look about the strong shares of the healthcare. Actually, we can just go to the PC kit. Sometimes, okay, I show the first time, first way to find your shares. You can go to the quotes directly. Just click the percentage change, so you can see the top gainers. This filter method actually is good for intraday lah. Okay, if you're not intraday, you just read it as a reference. So we can see, for example, this one and this one, all about their healthcare share. Okay, healthcare share. So you just open, and you can see got 30%. Okay, got 30%. If we see the daily chart is like this. Sorry. Daily chart is like this. And we can see actually a few days ago also have this one, dragon return. So if you have this one before, it's better. And at the same time, here got another pattern we called Ferrari pattern. I think old members, senior members have known this pattern before, because before we also shared a few times about Ferrari, but today I'm not explaining it in details, because at the same time it's also a dragon returns pattern here. So if you enter this day, and you can see after 3 days, the share price haven't increased, but actually their banker chips keeps remain and slightly increase, right? So later on you just jump up. So this is yesterday, also very strong. Today another 30%, almost limit up, already limit up, right? Already limit up. So that is very strong one. If you do intraday, you go to the tick chart. Okay, intraday, I think very important for you to filter this this one out first, right? So we can filter this one out by this dragon boat before, and we can also just how to say, use this software. Okay, you can use what? You can use the uh bankers more than 75% the first day. Before I also shared, especially to my homily members. So if you have learned this one yesterday, you also do your homework, your trading homework, you can get prepared by this one. Okay. So you see, this is this one, right? This one. Note yesterday. Hold on. Yesterday is 93%. Before, oh, I think a few days ago, this day is July 15, July 15. If you use 15, you can fill it out. But yesterday didn't, because the first day means that's only the first day before the banker chips less than 75%. So that's why yesterday didn't. But if you choose the banker chips more than 75% yesterday, you can filter this one out. Okay. But you still can filter many good shares if you use this multicolor dragon 75%. So this pattern, okay, for example, we just choose any one. For example, this one. Okay, Hova, we just filter yesterday. You see, yesterday, this is yesterday chart. So you see yesterday, the bank is more than 75%, and the day before yesterday is dragon returns pattern. Very good share, right? And we go to the tick chart first. Okay, so you can see today keep flying, right? Keep flying. So if the bank is more than 75% at the first day, means momentum is quite strong, right? You can always use the software to filter out. And of course, beside this share, okay, totally 26 shares yesterday you can filter out, but not everyone you can buy, right? So you need to analyze. Okay, you need to analyze. So for example, we just choose some of them. For example, this one, right? This one over. So you see today, yesterday, filter out, today have 19%, very strong one, right? So if you analyze, of course, it's easier for you. And in the tick chart, also just open, stand above the yellow line. So it means that you can just hold it, right? You can just hold buy in side. And later on, have the bankers push up. So just buy in. Okay, buy in. So you say all red color. Okay, all red color, because when the market open, it just stand above the yellow line. So that's why you can just buy when the market open. Okay, if you choose, you miss the whole morning, later on you still can buy when the one breakout. Okay, when the trend ladder turns to red. Okay, turns to red, green to red, you can buy. And but at this time, we can see why the price goes that way now, because we can see in the tick chart there's no bankers to push up, but no means that this share have no chance. Just in this hour, from this hour is 11:27 till now, 1 hour, have the bankers take a little bit rest, right? Take a little bit rest. Later on to the afternoon, later on you have another buy point, also have bankers again, you have another chance, still have. Okay, of course you still have others, many here. So for example, this one, Boya. Okay, also filter. Today have 8%, not bad, right? 8%. And same time, you can see this share filled out by the bankers more than 75%, 75 yesterday. And same time, it's a dark bond pattern, right? Because it stands above the white line. So if you download the dark bond pattern, you can also check my previous video I have shared before. So two pattern together, also very strong one. Okay, now we check, look about your share. So okay, I share two filtering, right, which is more important for you. Entry point. After you get the good one, actually entry point is quite easy one. So first one is go to the top gainers, right? as for intraday. But if you're medium term or medium short term, you can go to the tactical filter system. Tactical filter system of Homely software can use dragon returns pattern. Of course, you can use the multicolor dragon 75% first day, banker tips 50% first day, both okay for medium short term, medium long term investors. Okay, now we share. Okay, Mr. Lim, K1. What's the code number of K1? Sorry, I forgot. K1. Can you reply me if you are also watching my live, Mr. Lim? K1, what's the code number? Okay, I will take a look about the comment here. Yes, from Federal every day. Okay, 0179. Okay, this one also good. Oh, we just already checked, right? This one. So Federal. Okay, Federal we already checked. So so far you just still hold, right? Because very good pattern. The bankers slightly decrease, but actually just correction. If you do short term, if you do intraday, you see here, okay, the tick chart cannot break down the yellow line. Okay, cannot break down the yellow line. If you medium long term, still okay to hold. And Malaysia gold mostly map. Yes, you're right. Julius 7204 7204. Entry point is 8 cents. And this one, okay, we see. Take a look. This share. Okay, kind of a wave chance. And now the banker chips is around 64%. Not bad, right? Not bad. But it's kind of a sideways, because also compared to previous bankers percentage, it didn't break out, it didn't increase more. So actually okay, but we also have resistance by this chart. We can take a look about the daily chart. Daily chart, we can check if they got any overbought signal here or not. Okay, here have a yellow candle. You can see here. Yellow candle before we also share is overbought signal. So later on, if the price cannot break out, you need to be careful for short-term risk. Okay, for short-term risk. So even today, okay, haven't break out. So be careful. If cannot break out, take your profit first. Yeah, later on have buy point, then come in, can come in again. Okay, Kathy Joe 6068. Okay, this share. So if we see from Fu, you can see actually it's kind of a potential dark bond pattern, but actually haven't successful yet. Before got time to break out the white line. White line is boundary of bullish and bearish, but it fall back, right? Didn't successful. And now have another chance to come in up. I don't know what's the entry price. And today slightly up with 2.7%. With 2.7%. Okay, can considered as get support by the white line. At the same time, today the bankers increase. Okay, but this pattern is not strictly saying their dragon returns. It's just a golden pitch. Okay, it's not dragon returns. Dragon returns actually takes a longer time to digest the correction. But today, I think you have buy point in the mini chart. Okay, so if you focus this one before, you use the trend expert. And this is 60-minute chart. And if we use the 30-minute chart, okay, this is a buy point yesterday, 5 o'clock have buy point. And of course, you can buy when the bar break up the chief line. This is today's 10 o'clock, okay, today 10 o'clock have buy point. Huh. Busa from Lim B. Okay, from Mr. Lim B. Ho. Yeah, because yesterday we also have a member have this share. Busa. Yeah, yesterday we also shared this. It's a quite good pattern of the dragon returns before. Okay, we can see before had this day. This day is the dragon returns, right? And later on keep flying. Today, drop around 1.5%. Okay, I guess you have this share already. So we need to see if you do short term. If you do intraday, of course, you don't have a good chance because whole day, the price below this yellow color even have a slightly rebound, but it didn't break up the yellow line. So intraday cannot do this one. But of course, if you think from here, okay, from 9.7 to 9.88, if you think it's worth to buy, okay, you can try. But actually, we also take a long term first, short term next, right? So whole day is below the yellow line, so it's not so worthy for us to do intraday today. But if in daily chart, if you do medium long term, okay, medium long term, still red color. Still red color, so no problem, right? If you do short term, we go to mini chart, okay? We go to mini chart, for example, 60-minute chart. 60-minute chart, the sell point is yesterday, 3 o'clock, okay? Yesterday, 3 o'clock. So you should take a profit for short term. But if you say, let's say middle short term traders, maybe you can also reduce your portion. For example, reduce half of your portion. Okay, also can. But if to short term, for example, 1 day, 2 days, right? You can sell yesterday. Till now, no buy point. Later on, the green turns to red. You can buy back. Of course, we can also take a look about the Warren. Warren also yesterday when I do the diagnosis, also have this hey, this one have this sell point Busa 32, right? Busa 32 or Busa 31. I forgot Maya, your 31 or 32. But also both of these two Warren have sell point for short term. But if you're medium long term, we can check the daily chart still okay. Just the bar become weaker, become smaller means the momentum is not so stronger. Okay, so I also recommend you check the 6-minute chart, no problem. Okay, from Zamari, Notion. Okay, Notion, I know you do short term, very intraday one. So we go to tick chart. Of course, before we go to tick chart, we take a look about the long term of the chart first. Notion, you see, actually, from longer term is also kind of wave chance, right? Wave chance. Okay, now in longer term actually got resistance a little bit, right? If we just join like here, okay, break out a little bit, but haven't confirmed yet. Also, this quarter haven't finished yet. So we also need to be careful in the long term. And we can see in the daily chart, we check here, the banker tips is around 39%, not so strong. So this share, for short term, you can also draw a line here, right? Draw a line here. And there is a small pattern, small triangle pattern. If you draw a line, okay, small triangle pattern, and have resistance here, lead to breakout. So the condition of a breakout is the banker tips lead to push up. Okay, so we take a look about today's chart. Today's chart, the banker tips increase a little bit, but now no big difference. Now it's 45%, still less than 50%, but no means that you cannot trade. You still have a chance because it increased, but not means 20%, 30%, not like so big capital gain. Okay, small, okay, because we already do the analyze from long term to short term. So then we go to the tick chart, and you can see we go to the intraday arbitrage, call out their banker tips. You see why in their first half day it can increase because have bankers here, but later on from 11:50 the bank is gone, only got some retailer. So your exit point, okay, exit point is when the price, okay, turn to green. This is the first one, the first one. Second entry is exit point is when the price break down the white line. This white line is is the composition of the trend ladder. Okay, trend ladder. The third one, the last one, is when the price break down the yellow line. Okay, 3 steps to exit. Because you are intraday player, so I explain in more details. But some of the investor only to short term, so can only check the yellow line enough. Enter 004, you mean? Enter 004. Enter 004. Oh, another share. Okay, one share. Others, you leave me message. Okay, Zamari. Okay, last one. Okay, last one. Phone 0116. Technology. No. Yeah, it's technology share. So technology share today, if from the daily chart, it become very thin, means momentum in uptrend is not strong. So for medium long term are still okay, right? But if you do short term, we go to the mini chart. Okay, for example, 60-minute chart, and we use the trend expert, and we can see actually 60-minute chart turn to green today at around 11 o'clock. Okay, for short term. If you're intraday, I think today only have a slight chance here. You see from here, okay, turn to red. Okay, the bar turn to from green to red. You buy later on, he sell already, right? Here, last chance to sell. So from here, okay, the price is around 124, 126. Now is 129. Okay, at the same time, you can see intraday no bankers, so not so big capital gain. Okay, so this is the brief introduction about today's diagnosis. Okay, one important good news to share with you is that this Saturday, this weekend, we have very good seminar for you, a golden wave method to lock your profit. Okay, in Mandarin 锁定利润的黄金波段战法，如何锁定你的利润 ？How to lock your profit? Very important. It's conducted by our master we invited from China, Shanghai. Okay, it's very quite senior master. He will conduct in Mandarin version, and our senior teacher Lisa will conduct it, translate it into English. English version is this coming Sunday, 10 a.m. to 11:30. Open 80 free seats to investor. Members can attend. No need to register. Mandarin version is this coming Saturday, 7:30 p.m. at night. Okay, so if you want to know the whole homily system, homily software, homily training course. This is a very good course for you. 1 hour and a half, 1.5 hour. So you just send WIN to 011-1652-7962 to sign up the class for free. 80 seats, free seats open now. Okay, send WIN to 011-1652-7962. Very, okay. Now is Wednesday already, so take your time. We have booked almost half of the seats already. So at the same time, if you have been watching my video for a few times, and you know that homely software will increase, the price will increase of 700 ringgit soon. Of course, for member, we have constantly upgrade our products and the service. So the price also can create higher values for our own users, members. Okay. So more details, you can also come to our offline branch. Okay, offline branch in KL is KL Central, JB is Austin High, and the Penang is Hotel Royal. And you can also make the one-to-one to learn more details in our offline. Of course, more details, you can also contact my number 011-1652-7962. Okay, so this is almost all the contents of today's video. If you can benefit a little bit, please give me a like in the video, and also share this video to your stock friend. Can just forward the terms I sent you to your friend directly. So thank you very much, and see you tomorrow.
月瘦，为我心间抬头，一盏烛火灭愁，清 香满面羞，小小雨中流水柔，无米之火淡去流，江边冷舟无人躲，识得人莫管焦灼。重伤不是你的强项，黑夜看不见你的坚强，流放变成我的苍凉，鼓声牵引着谁的心脏。